Yesterday, we had a very good daily challenge. Two perfect rounds in one in Mongolia in Ulaanbaatar and one in Croatia. One very good round in Bratislava, which was a perfect round. Pretty good round in Chile and a good round in Botswana. So all in all, managed to get back on the goal score with just under 23,500 points. See if I can continue the trend today. Let's see. Round one. Okay, this looks a bit like Japan. I'm going to go south. See if I can find anything. But I think we're driving on the left here. But I'm not entirely sure. Oh no, I think possibly. Yeah. So this is Japanese writing. So I was right about Japan straight away. Let's just see where we are. So we're going south. We have the ocean. If you look north, we have the ocean. To the west, I'm going to put a marker down. So possibly here. We can also be there. We can be up here as well. Looking at the vegetation, I think not in north or far north in Hokkaido. Sorry. I think probably a bit further south. Problem is, I don't read Japanese, so I don't know what any of this means. But we have a road number here, so Hakodate and Fukushima. So Fukushima, famous for there's Fukushima. Famous for a nuclear power plant, if I'm not mistaken. See, on the 228. Let's see, where is so we're to the north of Fukushima. See if I can find Hakodate. Oh, that's further south. So we're 42 kilometers from Fukushima. That's a bit interesting because I don't think see if I can find the two. I don't think um, that's less than 42 kilometers from here to there. A bit confused. To us where we are. Ah, there was a different Fukushima. Interesting. Was this the Fukushima with the power plant, or was this the Fukushima with the power plant? I don't know. That's interesting. Hakodate is obviously in here. But I've heard of either cities, but I hadn't heard. I didn't know there's a second Fukushima, so that's interesting. But in the end, I was right about the west coast, but I was wrong about which west coast. No, not about 3,900 points, although not a great start if I want to continue with a goal score. This looks, I was going to say it looks like South America, but I'm not entirely sure. It could be South Africa. I think it's, I'm not sure, but I think it's Southern Hemisphere. Always ahead, so we are in an English-speaking country. They drive. They are driving on the left. And with Klondike and Matroosberg, we are in South Africa. Oh, Svalbard. So I don't know where we are. I'm just going to put marker down around here, maybe. See if we can figure out exactly where we are. Are we on R46 or are we on R6? The R46. And let's see. The Ceres and Rose River. So I'm looking for some R4s. Okay, that's R48. Down here. More R4s. Looking at the time, and it starts to run out a bit. R45 is there. 3, so more R46, Sarah's okay. Got this one junction. Let me just see. So we somewhere along here. I'm pretty close anyway. But yeah, I'll just leave the marker there. With that, so 18 kilometers away. Was really lucky to find the R46 in the end. I had no clue which junction we were close. I was just close, so I was just hoping it was this one. I didn't really, to be fair, I didn't really pay attention to directions or anything. So better than where I put a marker up here to begin with. So I'm happy with that. That's a very good score for South Africa. I don't very often get a good score in South Africa. Right, round 3. Oh, this is a tougher one. Guessing. Okay, so driving on the left again, it seems. No, not driving left. It's going in this direction. Yeah, we are in South America. We're actually quite far south as well, I would think. Road signs there. Migues and Tala, I don't know where either of those places are. That's road 8, 80 and 81. Just I'm gonna have a look at the shape of those signs as well. They are green. Could mean that we are in Uruguay because they tend to be quite close to real life that way. We'll see if I can find road 80 and 81. It is 80, it is Migres. So let's go back to the beginning. Started, I think, just to the outskirts, Migres. We go down here. Okay, so it started there. I mean, still, that was pretty close. I'm very happy with that. Okay, because this fits the junction as well. Yeah, I didn't actually see it split up like this. So almost perfect score, 1.3 kilometers away. I'm very, very happy with that. That's three pretty good rounds. First round was a bit of a, what could I say, red herring with the Fukushima time, but so far so good. Right, this looks like France, but it's not Senorad. So this is Croatia, maybe. Let's have a Itava. I've never heard of this place. Oh, Poland and oh no. So I'm thinking Slovakia now. Five to six and 5 to 7. Nemcha and Zvolen. Oh, there's some more of those times there. Zvolen, Plesovskaya. So I presume Slovakia and Czech Republic kept the road numbers from the old Czechoslovakia time. So we could be around there. 5 to 7 and 5. 5 to 7 is down here. Yes, okay, 10 euro there. So let's go back to the beginning. We are south 10 euro, so we're probably on here. I think that kind of fits as well. Are we just north of this junction? The church up there, there is. I think we can actually once not wait for the timer to go out and just click yes. Right, 2 meters away, perfect score, brilliant. So far 4 very good rounds. Very happy with it. Okay, this is in Europe as well. Probably my initial guess is that this is in Hungary. Just looking at scenery. Yeah, I think I'll still go for Hungary. I'm going south now. Oh, there's a big road. No, not Hungary. This looks like Latvia. Kenava and Küchtos. But I'll just put a marker down in Latvia. See what this town is called. It's called Gacy something. Gaysishkes. Just hoping that I can find a road number or go to a bigger road. And now we have something interesting, which I mentioned in one of the previous videos. This is more Lithuania. So let me just think here. Now my problem is that I've forgotten what all the other places place names, so I only remember the Geoguessr. We have a big sign here. Vilnius, 39, sorry, 35 kilometers to the south. So around here maybe. See if I can find. There's something very similar to what we saw before. Put my marker down there. See if I can find gay cliches. Sorry, Geishishkes over there. So still not too far away. I'm very happy with that. Reason why I thought it was Hungary to begin with is because of the buildings. They looked a bit like Hungary. And then I went over to Latvia. Was basically because as you can see in this place, you have a line over the U. I know a line over some of the letters is, or some of the vowels is quite common in Latvia. But what made me think of it being in Lithuania instead was in fact the shape of the bus stops. So I have to say it's amazing what you sometimes notice when you play Geoguessr for a while. Excuse me. So all in all, let's see. Another gold score. It's actually just a Japan one, which was a bit of a red herring, where I went for the wrong Fukushima. All the other rounds were either perfect or near perfect. Even the one in South Africa was really, really good. So I'm very pleased with today's game. So that's 2 goal scores in a row and a slightly better score than yesterday. So that's all good. So I've had 6 days in a row where or 5 days in a row where I improved on the previous score. So as usual, if you like these videos, please consider subscribing to the channel, liking the video and commenting on the videos. Feel free to share my videos as well with friends if you if you like others to see them too. So other than that, I'll just wish you a pleasant day, and I shall see you again for another daily challenge tomorrow. Bye for now.